the fuck? Wow, that's shocking. Oh. Oh, the sound is so bad. The frame rate is so bad. What the fuck is going on? Okay, we're just gonna have to run with this because this is like the 5th time I've tried loading it. Oh, audio is shocking. G'day chaps, and welcome to the most broken game for $60 US that I've ever encountered in my entire life. This is... It's embarrassing. I feel bad for them. Well, no I don't actually, and I'll come back to that. I'm not going to rant, I never rant, but I don't have any sympathy for Hello Games either. This is the best I can do, so I've had to do this huge workaround. I tried recording with the usual software I used, the Xtory, wouldn't work. I got a frame rate of like 15 per second or 10 per second, and it was just a joke. So now I'm having to actually record my screen while I'm playing the game in a window. And yeah, that sound, the quality of the sound, I'm going to have to turn it down because it's so shit. That's just the best it is as well. I've also, in an attempt to try and... what's going on? In an attempt to try and... okay, I don't know what's going on. To make it actually playable, I downloaded the experimental beta version as well, which seems to have made it worse. So, yeah. In terms of my actual personal experience, if I'm not recording, the game seems to run okay. So, ooh, steady on. Oh, fuck off. Uh-oh. I have to take this guy down as soon as possible, because they will kill us, and as I understand it, they call them bigger drones. Let me just get rid of this guy so I can concentrate. Okay, you're dead. Is there anyone else? There's a red arrow showing something. Yep, there's another one there. Gonna have to kill this guy too, I think. Uh-oh. Reinforcements is not good. Alright, so this might be the shortest life. The shortest little intro ever. I don't know what I did to piss them off, to be honest. But whatever. Let's hide in the cave so I can concentrate and talk to you. There's been so much going on around this game. And it's just, there's so much love and hate and hype and just noise. There's just so much noise around this game right now. A few things I've seen just in the last few days. Obviously this is a horrible port from the PlayStation. So they did it PlayStation first and then ported it onto PC and failed. What's his name? Called it Arkham Knight bad. You know who I mean. One of the biggest gaming reviewers out there. Ooh, don't know what that is. Many people have requested and been given, as I understand it, refunds. The XP gamers, who are quite big and I follow them quite closely, they were streaming the game and they had to quit streaming it because it was just embarrassing. Like, the frame rate was so embarrassing. But some people are saying it's playable. Personally, I don't think this is surprising. Very little info was given from Hello Games right the way through the entire development sequence. Yeah, I know if I step out, by the way, I'm going to get killed. I would not have bought the game. I have to tell you, I would not have bought the game if I didn't have a YouTube channel. And if I hadn't already promised that I would play the game and review it and whatever on this channel. I would not have bought it. It's not worth this money. It really isn't. I'll come back to the gameplay and what people are saying about that in a minute. Yeah, Hype Train just massive, and it was stoked by Sony's PR machine, late night shows. There was no open alpha or beta. This is all the kind of stuff that I was covering in my video, saying, 5 reasons not to pre-order No Man's Sky. Of course, people did it anyway, because it's an incredible game. It's an incredible milestone. No one's ever done this before, and that stands. Oh god. Uh-oh. I'm gonna run in the cave. Is it gonna help? I don't think it is. Alright, you're gonna see me die. But that's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna die, but whatever. Yeah, it's not quite as bad a release as X Rebirth, but it's kind of close. It's pretty close. Any release that's as anticipated as this, and you fuck it up on such a scale, I mean, it's just gamers getting screwed over again by the hype train, and we just keep on falling for it. We are suckers, and I mean gamers in general. We are suckers for hype. We are absolute suckers. We saw it with Firewatch. We've seen it again with this, and yeah, I'm sure we'll see it many times again. And do you know why? Do you know why it works? It's because it makes shit tons of money for the people who are trying to make money from video games. Having said that, I'm not going to dismiss the game completely. It could be quite cool. Understanding actually what it is now, this is an exploration game, first, foremost, and exclusively. It's also quite a relaxing game, and in amongst all the hate, there are quite a few people on Steam and on Reddit who are saying that they really love the game, and they're really glad they bought it. So it's not a write-off like X Rebirth was. Because that was just a failure. That was just a pure failure and a huge disappointment. Let me just get rid of these guys. I guess we're going to find out what happens when we die. And this isn't like GTA, as I understand, where you can kind of get your wanted level down. But yeah, this is the first time I've actually played the game, so I'm obviously screwing it up. I'm going to die and restart because I want to actually explore a little bit without having to run from all these sentinels. Holy shit! That thing's a beast. Alright, come on, get it over with. I wonder if I get in my ship. Will that help? Alright, I'm in my ship. Are they still going to shoot? Oh, they're bombarding the ship, right, okay. Let's just let them kill me off. Let's sit here and die, shall we? Let's at least watch them. That's quite impressive, though. Getting annihilated. Come on then, big boy. Finish me off. There we go. Cool. Our first death. I'm recording the frame rate, by the way, just as a kind of marker to show that, for me, pretty much plays okay. Okay, so we're back. Didn't do very well, did we? Grave. Ah, that's kind of cool. I got a milestone. What for? Okay, because I destroyed a sentinel. That's interesting. And found my grave. So, yeah. If you have any interest in this game, I'm sure you'll have seen tons of reviews and gameplay and all kinds of stuff already. So there's not much that I'm going to be able to add to that experience. Just, I doubt many of you have been waiting just to watch me play it. So what I'm planning to do is I'm going to do a Let's Play. And we can take this as my Let's Play. But I'm going to kind of stagger the recording of it because it's in a recordable state right now. But as I said, ooh, that's a monolith. Let's go check that out. But as I said, I'm not discounting this game completely, especially as I just paid quite a lot of money for it. I'm determined to actually play this properly and get the most out of it. And I mean, let's face it, this is the biggest release of the year, whether you like the game or not. Oh, it's Heridium. Ah, okay. It's not what I thought it was. Let's just keep on looking around. I want to have a look at some animals while I'm here. Pretty cool planet we're on. Very cool, actually. I mean, I am personally really looking forward to exploring and seeing what the game has to offer. I'm not... Just because I don't have as much time as a lot of people, I'm not going to be able to rush and play the 30 hours that it takes to actually get to the center of the galaxy straight away. So I'm thinking I'll do a Let's Play, record the whole thing, and or most of it anyway, over the next 2-3 weeks, and then after that, I really want to get back to the Long Dark and do another challenge, and even challenge than before, because your response to that last series was just fantastic, absolutely fantastic. I've never had such an enthusiastic response. I've never had people actually getting kind of pissed off that I stopped recording a series. So as well as recording the series, I will be doing another one. So let me tell you that right now. In terms of the gameplay, let's get back to some of the negatives about No Man's Sky, and then we're going to do a few more positives. So in terms of the negatives, people are basically saying that the game becomes very, very repetitive. Ooh, that is pretty. So I guess they must be NPCs. Yeah. So they're saying that the game gets very repetitive, especially when you've found all the monoliths, which I believe give you the information you need. Let's have a look at this. What is this? You can feed these little things. Not quite sure what doing that does for you yet. Stay still. I haven't got the scanner yet, I believe, so I can't actually find out what it is. Sorry, I keep on distracting myself. This is actually quite a cool experience. I'm going to get up this... Oops, oh dear. Alright, don't land on the spiky things. Okay, gameplay. So yeah, people are saying it's very repetitive, especially when you've found the monoliths. Once you've reached the center of the galaxy, which people are saying takes about 30 hours, there is very little left to do. And I mean, this game is incredible in terms of procedural generation, but they've not focused enough on gameplay, and it's just a massive sandbox once you've reached the center of the galaxy, and that's it. And because it is a single player, it seems like there's not much more to do beyond that. People are also saying it's very, very grindy. Oops, that was a big fall. Very, very grindy. Lots of just harvesting stuff to stay alive or keep moving across planets, and even the sort of procedural side of it, in terms of the variation of animals, plants, and whatever, because they're made of the same building blocks, they also become quite repetitive. Let's see if we can get to that question mark. Oh, there's a big kind of dinosaur thing over there. Let's have a look at that, with a bird head. So people are saying even that becomes quite repetitive after a little while. So overall, what I'm kind of seeing is that you have people who, they have this initial sort of wow factor, you know, which is what I'm experiencing right now. You know, the initial impression of the game where you think, holy crap, this is new, this is different, I've never done this before, never seen this before. This is pretty spectacular. But within, let's say, 10, 20, 30 hours of gameplay, you've pretty much had enough. Because it's almost like the Elite Dangerous problem, you know. It's massive universe with no depth, absolutely no depth to it. And as I kind of mentioned in the review I did earlier, I'm not sensing much tension in the game. And tension, the best games have tension, the best stories, the best novels have tension. That's what makes stories great. And I'm going to come back to The Long Dark because for me it is one of the best games that exists right now. Once you have tension in a game and you have challenges and you have something to work towards, that's when you start creating your own stories. And it's really being able to create your own stories that makes a video game truly spectacular, in my opinion. In terms of the positives, let's be positive. Let's give the game its due. It is gorgeous. Once they fix it, I think it will be quite special. And it's not linear. It's not Firewatch. It's not just, you know, you're not on rails. You can go anywhere and do anything you want. So, I mean, like I said, I've paid for it. I'm going to enjoy it as best I can. I'm going to save here before we die. Ooh. Oh, I discovered something. Okay. Just before I die. I think... I've no idea what I'm doing, to be honest, but that's okay. I'm going to play this by myself and kind of get used to the game so that episode 2... I should know a little bit more about the game, and I'm not just going to be walking around like a complete noob. But we've saved the game, we're just about to die. So that's kind of pretty good timing, really. I know some of you'll be saying, okay, you need to go and, you know, sort your suit out and whatever, but that's not really what I want to achieve in this video. I'm not really trying to survive just now. I really just wanted to jump in, have a look, show you what I am experiencing, and talk about the game so far. It is a huge disappointment. Let's face it, it's a massive disappointment. I'm not surprised, but I'm not going to be the one to say, I told you so, because no one likes that guy. It's just another example of the downsides of video game development right now. Anyone who's publishing a game with that much hype without doing a beta, an open beta or an open alpha, just steer clear of it. I mean, how many lessons do we need? Just steer clear. It hurts you not one bit to wait and see what the game is like before you buy it. Anyway, at least we have Steam refunds nowadays, so it could be worse. Right, that's it. I'm going to sign off here. Tune in again for episode 2. I'll try to make it... Oops. I'll try to make it before the weekend, but worst case scenario, we're talking about me recording on Sunday. And by Sunday, we should hopefully have an update that makes this game playable and recordable as it should be. And then we can kind of do some proper gameplay, and I'll know the game a bit better by then as well. So, as always, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah. What more is there to say? Let me know what you think about No Man's Sky in the comments. I'm really curious to see your experience. Do you love it? Do you hate it? No matter what you can say about this game, it's a huge release and it has massively divided people. So This is one... Right, I'm toast. This is one we are not gonna forget in a hurry. Let's go out with a bang, shall we? Come on, mothers. You'll never take me. Boom. 0 health. I made it. Huh. Okay. Guess I'm not gonna die. I was hoping for a really nice little intro. Let's see if we can do a little suicide. Tally ho! That'll do. See you in the next one, boys. Ciao.